the Pure collection in London, which kind of prides itself on being all natural, all organic products, skincare. They're even doing pet stuff as well, bath stuff. And the reason it's called the Pure collection is all of the stuff that they do is basically in-house in their laboratory, and it's kind of using the best ingredients out there that they can possibly find, organic stuff, in order to make their products. This is a UK brand and they come from London. The Pure collection does, like I say, I'll be putting links down below, and this is what they've sent through. This is the box that it came in. Don't worry, it's just an empty box. There you go, that on the back of it, on the top, gold on the top of what it is. And this is called an intense serum, and this is the bottle that it came in. It was inside there. Now, don't get me wrong, I've not gone ridiculously over to the other side. That it's just, as I'm getting older, you know, I want to take care of myself. I'm starting to go to the gym more. I'm looking after my beard and stuff. So while I'm doing this, I'm looking after my hair and keeping it cut and neat and tidy and growing it out Viking style and everything. So why am I not taking care of my face? I used to be one of these blokes, you know, I'd wake up, have a shower, job done. That was as much as my beauty regime goes. And I've kind of looked at photos of myself in my youth and everything. Not that I'm trying to get it back, because obviously that is way back when. But I need to kind of start looking after this as well as looking after everything else as well, okay? So I need all the kind of help that I can get, especially when you've got a face like this. I do need that bloody help. And so this is an intense serum designed to go on your face and neck. Comes in these little glass bottles like this. This is a 10ml bottle. I don't know whether the camera's picking that up okay. The Pure collection intense serum. And you got the little rubber pipette on the top, which is quite nice, because the same with beard oils, I do like the pipette so you can measure exactly how much you want to use. This goes on your neck and it goes on your face and around the back of your neck and head, wherever. Now, this is designed to kind of try and help rejuvenate and give intense nutrition into your skin, brightens and tightens and kind of makes your skin look a bit more radiant. Now, I've used this a few times. I'm not expecting miracles. I'm not expecting to put anything on my face unless it's a paper bag to improve my looks. And it's interesting to see how these products work, because as you can see, I've got quite a lot of laughter lines. Must have spent a lot of my life laughing, but there you go. And so it's just trying to make the skin look a bit fresher and tighter and stuff like that. And bless them, the Pure collection, for sending this through. So it's interesting to see whether it works. Now, this is high in vitamin E and fatty acids, and like I say, it's there to rebalance and rejuvenate the skin and helps prevent moisture loss. The older I'm getting, the drier that I'm getting. I wash my hair and then my forehead starts feeling flaky and everything. This basically is certified organic and is made by their in-house laboratory. And I love the packaging that the Pure collection stuff comes in, because it is a very high-end product from a high-end company. But then, to be honest, you pay for what you get. So if it's all completely organic and 100% natural, is why they call it Pure collection, then I expect to pay a bit more. And it is one of those luxury products. Can you imagine that sitting on your shelf and everything, in the gold bottle and everything? It looks a very stylish thing. So the packaging, very, very good. And I did done another review on a product a bit like this a couple of weeks ago, and same sort of packaging for that. So nice cohesiveness between all of their packaging, really, really nice, and they do put a lot of time and effort into it. But as we know, the proof, nearly dropped it, the proof is in the pudding, okay? So just because something looks nice on the outside, you know what they say, never judge a book by its cover. It's what's inside that counts. And this has got a lot of stuff inside it. Let's run off the ingredients inside this. So you've got prickly pear oil, sea buckthorn oil, argan oil, marula oil. There's also neroli or neroli oil, Rose Otto oil, myrrh oil, sandalwood oil, frankincense oil, geranium oil, carrot seed oil, and pure marine phytoplankton. That's a lot of different oils in here. So all of that is, all of those ingredients are organic, okay? 100% certified organic. So let's have a look at what's inside. So the first thing that I looked at when I unboxed this and opened it, I don't know whether the camera's picking that up. That is very, very red stuff. Okay, almost kind of like a pinky sort of rusty colour. I don't know whether the camera's picking that up. Okay, I'm going to put a couple of drops on my hand. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop that back on there and give it a quarter turn because I don't want to drop it all over the floor. Don't. So I don't know whether the camera can pick that up. That is the colour of the liquid that's inside, and it's basically kind of like the coloration is from the organic sea buckthorn oil, which has a high beta carotene content to it, which gives it that colour. So I give it a moosh through the hands. You can see a slight yellowness to my hands. I'll talk about a scent in just a second. Stick it over your mug, around by your neck and everywhere. You don't need overly much of this because 5 drops will literally do everything. The reason I'm doing it now is because I usually do it before bedtime and occasionally in the morning. Now, it does soak into the skin very, very quickly, and it has, I'm not saying it's worked overnight, because it's not, because look at me. I do need a lot of help and everything. I had problems with acne when I was a kid and some sort of strange lump that appeared under my eye and everything. My nose has been punched more times than God knows what. But I do feel with this, it has kind of like tightened my skin up a bit. I don't feel so kind of elastic, if you know what I mean. It does, not like I've had a facelift or anything, but in the few days that I have been using this, I have noticed my skin does feel a bit tighter. I'm not suffering from any dry skin or anything like that once I've had a shower, because I tend to find with a lot of modern shampoos and stuff like that, they dry my skin out very quickly, and I've not been getting that using this. So I think to a certain degree it is helping. Now, let's face it, I'm not expecting to use this and then, look, next week I'm 20 years old looking. That is just not going to happen unless I start having surgical procedures, which in my opinion is a bit extreme. Unless you got real problems and stuff like that, or disfigurement or anything, I think we should just grow old gracefully. If we can do a little bit, kind of treat the skin properly and everything else, make the best of what we can, then fantastic. But unless we start having sort of surgery and stuff, it's not going to happen. Now, going back to what I said about the scent, the only way that I can describe this, Turkish Delight. This smells very, very, very similar to Turkish Delight. I think it's probably a combination of the Pure Marine Phytoplankton that's in it, as well as the, the Rose Otto oil. But it's definitely got a Turkish Delight sort of rose scent to it, which is very pleasant. Now, it has got a slight tint to it. When you put it on your face, as you can see, it doesn't turn you brown or anything like that. It does absorb into your skin fairly quickly. Even on my hands and everything, because obviously you got a little bit of excess on your hands, I have noticed with it, even using this, it does kind of like help rejuvenate as well my tattoos and artwork. And it's, as far as I can tell, a really, really good product. And my skin definitely does feel different using this. It's not a psychological thing, because like I say, I've been testing this for a few days and carefully sort of seeing if there's any differences. Because I don't want to be sitting here saying, oh yes, this stuff's going to make you look like you're 20 years old again, because it's not. That's just barefaced lie. But I do feel it has somewhat helped my skin. The pot marking that I have around here from when I was a kid with acne problems, that seems to kind of soften it out a bit. Not gone, because it's not a miracle cure, but it does seem to have softened that out a bit. I wouldn't say my skin was brighter, because I'm just a pale git anyway, so if I get caught in the headlights of a car, the driver's going to be dazzled. But I think it's good stuff. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. Make sure I screw the top on properly, because I don't want to start flinging it everywhere. The price of it. Now, obviously, with all the organic oils and everything that are going into it, and the naturalness, if that's a word, of it, it's not particularly cheap. So for a 10ml bottle, £34, and a 30ml bottle is 89 quid. Now, like I say, there is no miracle cure to anything on this planet, skin-wise, facially wise, and anything like that, until you start paying mega bucks into getting cosmetic surgery and stuff like that done. But with the ingredients that they're using in it, I am feeling a slight difference in my skin and the way it feels. Obviously, you can't tell what your skin feels like when you're just walking around and stuff like that, but to actually feel it, it has made a slight difference, and it will be very interesting to see what's happened by the end of the bottle, and I will keep you updated on that in future reviews that I do once this is gone. But bearing in mind that you're only using kind of literally 4, maybe 5 drops out of a bottle this size, it's going to last you a long while. It's not going to be like, oh, a week and that's gone. So it's going to last you, I would say, probably around about a month, 2 months, depending on how much you use of it. And I don't think 34 quid is ridiculously expensive for what you're getting. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong, I haven't got 89 quid that I can be shelling out for a 30ml bottle of that. But I think 34 quid, a couple of times, 3 times a year, whatever, I don't think that's a bad thing. And you pay for what you get. And I have noticed with the Pure Collections products that they do make, everything is ridiculously good in all of their stuff, you know. There's not one product that I've tried so far that lets it down. You think, well, it slipped there. So there is a very consistent sort of level between each and every one of their products. And it'll be interesting, like I say, to see what has happened and how my skin feels by the end of the bottle. Like I say, do really, really, really love that Turkish Delight scent. One of my favourite sweets, so it does help. So that is the Pure Collections Intense Serum in a gold bottle from the Pure Collection of London. So now it comes to scoring it. Now, like I say, I'm not going to judge this on a wonder cure because it's not. And this is not a fountain of youth in a little bottle. This is purely designed to kind of give you brighter, tighter skin and a bit more elasticity to it, and stop sort of like losing moisture from your skin and everything, and kind of rebalances the appearance of your skin and everything. But on what I've tried of it so far, I'm impressed with it. It's done pretty much what it says on the bottle. Like I say, I'm interested to see what it looks, what my skin completely feels like after a month, 2 months of using this. But as it stands, I'm just going to score this a straight 20 out of 20. Now, the reason I'm scoring it out of 20, yes, I have not used the whole bottle yet. It's because of the packaging, because of each and every single one of those ingredients is organic. It's all natural, and it's certified organic as well. It's not just put, oh, well, yeah, it's organic, but it's actually certified organic. It's made in-house. It smells good. My skin does feel slightly tighter. So I'm scoring it 20 out of 20. Stand up as it is. Like I say, I will keep you notified in future reviews on once I've done with it, so I can give you my honest opinion. I'll be doing that with the same with the other one as well. But there you go, 20 out of 20. Thank you very much for the Pure Collection for sending that through. Like I said, the stuff that I did have on my hands, there you go, not greasy at all. That's sunk right in, and even my face now, that's sort of disappeared in, not greasy or anything like that. So yeah, good product. I will be putting links, like I say, down below to the Pure Collection from London in the description box, so please go check them out. I really do recommend their stuff. I'm not affiliated to them. If there's something I don't like about it, I will say about it. I mean, okay, yeah, I ain't got 89 quid that I can start shelling out. I'm not a rich person to be going out and buying their stuff, but I can see why their stuff is priced at that sort of level, you know. It's one thing saying, oh, it's like 89 quid for 30 mils, and that's being really bad if that's made in some horrible third world country and stuff by kids and everything. But this isn't. This is made in the UK and everything out of organic products. So 20 out of 20 for Pure Collection from London in the UK.